Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. You just happened upon me while I was waiting to go in and see the second-year acting students' production of Clybourne Park. I hear it's a doozy. Let's go take a look.
Like the crux. So, first and foremost, as matters of community are...
It doesn't change the fact of what he did.
Waiting where we thought we found a solution.
I couldn't take that.
Russ, poor guy, his son went off to fight in the Korean War, came back and was ostracized by the community he lived in, and felt alienated and ended up killing himself. This was very hard on the Stoller family, me and my wife, Bev, and I was a former Rotarian, and a member of the Rotarians came over to make a big huff about who we sold our house to, which turned out to be a colored family.
And let's imagine the tables were turned. Suppose a number of white families started marching into their neighborhood. Well, actually, that might be to their advantage.
Karl.
But you do see my point.
He fights for what he thinks is right, and that is to prevent black people from moving into a white neighborhood. That's what he thinks is the right thing to do.
You know, it was hard to relate to Bev because, you know, she is older than me, but I found my way to her. You know, as we rehearsed this, we would kind of, every time I went over it, I found something new about her, and like I became incredibly empathetic to her. Her world's falling apart, and who wouldn't behave like that?
I play two characters in the play. In the first act, I play a woman named Betsy. She's deaf and pregnant, which was a bit of a challenge. It was a fun experience though, because I had to do a lot of active listening, but it was really hard not to always kind of look at who was speaking. I had to kind of gauge it because I couldn't really react. And then the second half, I play Lindsay, who is a parallel to Betsy in the first act. I can speak in this act, which is kind of nice. 2009, and I am married to Steve, who we're the couple that bought the house, and because of the nature of the house and how it's just old and outdated, we've come in to update it. We've had all of these plans for months, and then a month before it's supposed to be demolished, we get this petition in the mail saying, you can't build your house, it's too big, it's this, and that. And my husband Steve then decides, maybe you guys are just being racist against us, and it's kind of the reversal of the first act.
Working with my peers, like everybody brought their A game, you know, everybody's got their passion for it. But, you know, there's no ego, so we're all open to trying out different things and seeing how that works. Yeah, it's great. The school taught me a lot more than just the classes that we had here. When I came to the school, I was afraid to speak my mind, and that you know, I got the confidence that, you know what, you may offend some people, you may not offend some people, but you know, at the end of the day, the only person you really need to approve of you is yourself. And if people get offended by what you say, then those aren't the kind of people you want around you. So, you know, I think, you know, you gain connections with your peers that in the future, even though I've graduated, I know some people that I can work with, some people that I might have difficulty with, but, you know, at the end of the day, we're all aiming for the same direction, and that, you know, those are the people I can count on, that we can accomplish something greater than ourselves.
To me, New Image, it means a lot, kind of. It was like, you know, I was new to Vancouver when I got here, and I signed up for New Image right away. So I was in Vancouver a month, and I enrolled in New Image. I didn't know anybody in the city, except for the one friend that I had. But so it was they kind of became like a second family to me. These guys became my mentors. It's a phenomenal experience to have this community of people who respect your work and keep inviting you back to do plays. So it's been a great experience for me to be a part of. You know, Shari and John have been fantastic to me over the years. Anything that I've wanted to do or asked them to do, they've always supported me. So that is immeasurable.
I came in here as a theater actor only, and musical theater in particular, and I was just on screen huge. I don't mean like fat. I mean I was just huge. They helped me tone it down and make it more real and bring it back to earth, which is not only helpful for film, but very, very helpful for theater, for life, for everything. Especially when I'm lying to my boss and stuff. Like, she totally believes me.
New Image has helped you lie to authority figures.
Cheat, steal, you know.
Good, that's good to hear.
I think it's a program of growth, right? It's a 2-year-long program, and a lot of people that come into the program that start off, they're not who they are today because because the program, as a person, it opens you up, right? It allows you to face challenges not only in acting, but in the world that you would not normally face as who you were before you came in. So it's a program of growth and helps people kind of reach the true potential of themselves. And it's really neat to see that with classmates and people that you know and how they change over time. We're a year and a half. It's not very long, but to see the growth people can have is incredible.
That was a fantastic show. I had a great time, and it seemed like the cast had a great time too. Thanks for joining us.